Lord, these are your people. Come get them. I'm done. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. And I know I haven't been on here in a minute. I'm kind of getting back in the groove of things. I'm at my office. If you're here in Atlanta, come check me out. I have a content creation studio. If you need to shoot a video, record a video, or host an event, check me out. I'll have it appear down here or somewhere. But let's get into this topic that I've been wanting to talk about in politics for a minute. I want to say this, and I want to say this clearly, so if you can't chop up my words, you can't make it seem like I'm saying something that I'm not saying. So this whole, I wouldn't even say, okay, LBG, is it LBGT? Ever since they added the T on, it has been ruckus from them. All of the confusion, all of the what we should do. I wouldn't say what we should do as a person. It's how it's like a lifestyle that's put on others, I would say. So we had a thing the other day where Just Hilarious had redirected a transgender woman. They came on her thing and said, well, I'll let y'all listen to what she said.
Phobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods, you don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person, but as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Hello? Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never ever get. You'll never be that.
Like,
women are just unhappy. Let's use the term that they love. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really insecure. And a lot of real women are really bothered that trans women really look better than they really do. Since they really want this real word, bitch, you can have it. Girl, you can have it. Girl, it's not my fault that you mistaken my happiness and my femininity as a challenge. Sweetie, when I was identifying how feminine I was and how far I wanted to go and how I wanted my inside to match my outside had nothing to do with you. Okay? Because it seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to a competition. It really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Let's be clear, Miss Thing. A lot of you don't want to be you. Bitch, I speak very frequently and openly about my penis, about the type of sex I have, about the type of men that I'm attracted to. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Y'all are just mad that people are really out here moving and happy, and y'all are really mad that people are being mistaken for you and getting more respect than you do. That has nothing to do with us. That is not a reason why you should be disrespecting us and trying to make it a big thing. Girl, don't nobody want no period. Don't nobody want no motherfucking kids, because a lot of you hoes don't want no kids. A lot of y'all only having these motherfucking kids to keep a man around. A lot of y'all only having motherfucking kids because you're trying to make your mom and daddy happy. A lot of y'all are married or not even married, but the ones that are getting married are motherfucking married to a man that don't respect you, probably beat you, Don't give you the compliment. Don't treat you like the real woman that you are. So why are you really mad at us? You're not really mad at trans women for considering ourselves women. You're mad because you don't really get respected as the woman that you really were born to be real in. Girl, stop taking all your frustrations and your disrespect down on other people. That has nothing to do with us. Anybody trying to take your place? Girl, the only reason why you feel some type of way is because we look like something. Girl, but at the end of the day, none of us are respected. And I tell y'all all the time, as a trans woman, if I would have known, I would still be a woman. But bitch, if I would have known the things the difference between being a man and a woman, girl, it sucks being a woman. Girl, do you think a person will really transition to still live a sucky life? People don't respect women. And when you are sexy, bitch, they only look at you as a sex object. Bitch, they fuck y'all ugly ass. Girl. Bitch, you not mad at how men look at us because men fuck anything. Men are out here fucking children and animals. So girl, let's stop making it about what men like or who trying to fool who. Girl, niggas don't give a fuck. We don't have to fool no motherfucking body. I'm sure some of y'all real women have seen men fuck other real women and be like, ew. We feel the same way. Girl, when I see men that talk to me and I see their baby mamas and their wives and stuff, I be like, ooh, like how you go from that to this? Like, girl, no, you got some money. The caliber of women that y'all fuck are loser. And you bitches will never be shit because you don't care to be shit. You always worried about the wrong thing. You're so worried about what a man like before you motherfucking care about what your children like. You worried about what a man will approve before you realize what your children approve. You so worried about pleasing a man before you worried about pleasing yourself. Girl, your battle is not with us. Sweetheart. The issue is not between us. Sweetheart. And then you have people in my comments like, oh, you need to change your voice. No, I don't. This is my voice. And this is how you should know I don't have to fool nobody. Bitch, I can go get my Adam's apple shave for $1,100. Bitch, it has never been a big thing of me because I am that comfortable with who I am. I don't need to go get a voice feminizer because, bitch, I'm comfortable in who I am. I never had a problem with my voice. I never had a problem with my motherfucking Adam's apple. I never had a problem with my shoulders. Bitch, I had an issue with how I identified. And then when I identified how I choose to identify and how I felt, now you bitches is mad. When a person is in their truth, you all still mad. Some of these hoes will get their dick chopped off and their face pulled down just to be feminine and still unhappy, still clockable. You're not going to ever be happy with society until you're happy with yourself. And once you're happy with yourself, you'll realize you'll never be happy with society because society ain't happy for you. Stupid. Pussy asshole. And I don't give a fuck how trans women represent themselves. Them hoes can't represent me.
This is my whole thing with this whole thing. Women do own womanhood. You have to have a uterus. You have to have female organs to own womanhood. We do own womanhood. We do own periods. These are facts. These are scientific facts. What I don't like with the transgender thing is we have to accept their delusion, their dysphoria. So anything that's not scientifically proven a fact and it has something to do with transgenders, we have to go with it. You never ever really see trans men in a headline with anything trying to take over the men territory. They're transgender men, they just being a man over there. But you have transgender women that want to be a female. Now this fool said, don't nobody want to be y'all. Yes you do. You want to be a woman. You are identifying as something that we are naturally are. You do want to be us. You do copy from us. You do get the wig, the lashes, the hair, the persona, the walk, the dress, the titties, the butt, the hips. You are getting that from a woman. So it's like Why should I play into your mentally insane thing? You have men that's projecting themselves as women coming over here trying to erase everything that's a woman. Now I will say this, not all transgender are doing this, but you have some transgender that I believe hate women but want to come in women's space and erase everything about the women. We got to take the woman sign off of the tampons because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. We have to say chest feeding because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. We got to take the woman sign off the bathroom because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Why is it that you want to come over here in our space and interrupt what we got going on to make you feel good when you want to be us? What sense does that make? Some of these transgenders, and I'm just going to say it, they hate women. I believe they hate women because it's either have something to do with their mother or they was rejected by women. So now they want to be a woman and hate other women. They call us fish. That's a derogatory. That's one of their little signaling words that they say to each other about real biological women. They call us fish. Now they coming up with a term cis. The word cisgender, as a matter of fact, cisgender came around when trans came on the scene. I'm gonna Google this. The word cis was not no word that was the beginning of the time. The beginning of the time was man or woman. No in between, no but, no anything. Hold on. This is according to Wikipedia. The word cisgender is an antonym of a transgender. The prefix cis is Latin and means this side of the term cisgender was coined in 1994 and entered in the dictionaries in 2015 as a result of change in social discourse about gender. 2015. This is new. We was never know. And this is another thing that I can't. And I'm gonna put this up here. This is another thing I can't stand about transgenders. They want you to say whatever you want. Respect their pronouns and all this is that. But as soon as you tell one of them fools you don't want to be called a cisgender, they get mad. Talking about, well, you are. What if I tell you you are a man? You would be mad at me. It's like the double standards that they think they can have, and then they always play. As soon as you say something about them, you automatically transphobia. When you say the truth about women, you're transphobia. Nothing Just Hilarious said, and I'm gonna play it right here.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get.
Nothing she said was derogatory, anything towards transgender. She was just saying, when is people going to take up for real women? When is the time people going to take up for real, I think she said, real black women? What happened to feminists? Feminists let men come in up under the term as trans and stumble all over their party. What happened to feminists? Now I can't say I'm a real woman, and that's transphobic. for me saying something that's really true. It's a fact. It's non-fiction. It's a fact. I am a real woman. I came out the womb a real woman. I came out the womb with a vagina. I came out the womb with ovaries. I came out the womb with fallopian tubes. I came out the womb with breasts. So I am a real woman. I do own womanhood. I do own menstrual periods, and for the sake of God, like, we don't give a damn. You can have our periods. You want them so bad, have them for real. Then you have men that's coming up under transgender women, making fun of women that have periods, saying men have periods too. No, the fuck they don't. Men don't have periods. You want to say trans men have periods, they still a woman. When you open up their legs, when you cock their legs open, they have a vagina right there. Now, whether if they identify as a man or not, they still have a vagina. Of course, they still gonna have periods. Of course, they can still breastfeed, looking like a man. They hormones or all that switched over as a man, but they still have female organs. When is enough is enough. I just seen the video the other day of a man. This is what you call total mental illness. You have a woman that identifies as a man. She's a transgender. She had a baby. She goes with a transgender man that was born a man but identifies as a woman. So she's the man and he's the woman. They switch reverse roles. But she had a baby. But now she is a he. She's giving her baby to the woman that's a man, having the baby suck on his nipples and saying she don't understand. He don't understand why he don't lactate. That's not pedophilia. So it's okay for a man to put a baby suck their chest nipples. Is the time we coming in? You think I'm lying? Look up here.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. It's okay, because we're going to supplement the feeding with formula so that my baby's still getting the nutrients that they need. I appreciate you so much for all your work. And I appreciate you also, baby. I couldn't have done it without you.
This is what we supposed to deem as normal to not I don't even know what the word is, to not to not hurt someone's feelings. We're sitting up here letting a man put a real live baby on his nipple and suck it. That's not pedophilia to you? Then you have a lady trying to assist him. Nothing is going to come out your fucking nipples, you idiot. He need to be arrested and they need to remove the baby out the home. That's what they need to do. I 100% stand with Just Hilarious. I'm sick of the nonsense. I'm sick of this dysphoria that we have to appease to. When someone has a mental illness, they get themselves together, they get on medication to calm, to go along so they can present themselves in society without having the triggers or whatever trigger them to have whatever type of mental illness they have. But we have transgender people that has mental illness, that have mental dysphoria, and we have to go along with their mental dysphoria. Why do we have to go along with their mental dysphoria? What do we have to do with them not identifying with the body that God made them in? What do they have to do with me? Now, I would respect anybody. You want to come in front of me and say you're a transgender woman, a transgender man, I respect that. But what I don't respect and I'm not accepting is transgender women coming over in women's spaces, thinking they gonna take over women's spaces and erase women. I'm not going for that. I'm gonna stand against that. I'm gonna always speak out against that. The bottom line, y'all can play these games with these people that has mental illness if you want to. I'm not. That's like me coming in your house telling you what you gonna do. No, you gonna come in my house, sit your ass down, and abide by the rules. You can't get mad at us what God gave us the ability to do. God gave us the ability to birth a child. We do own womanhood. God gave us the ability to have periods. If he wanted men to have periods, I'm pretty sure he would have had men have periods. If he wanted both genders, it's only 2 genders out here in the world. You could only come out the womb. Well, some, I'd say 3. Some people do come out with a penis and vagina. That's rare, but that do happen. But normally, you either coming out the womb with a vagina or a penis. Whether when you get in the world and you feel like you ain't what you got between your legs, that's between you. But you can't not make me tell lies about nature, about stuff that's scientifically a fact, to appease you. You want to say men do have periods? They're women still. Just because you're a trans man don't mean anything. You never hear, and another thing that I say, that it's always the transgender women. You never hear about transgender men dominating men's sports. You never hear about transgender men going in the boxing ring or going in the UFC ring to fight their fighters. You never see a woman that's a transgender man go dominating the basketball court or the football court. You always hear of transgender women coming in women's sports, dominating them, beating the hell out of them. One of them even cracked a woman's skull. They put a man that identifies as a woman in the ring, a UFC fighter, to fight a woman. Where are women rights activists at? Y'all let that man go in there and crack that lady's skull. Y'all let a man that identifies as a woman enter into swimming because he couldn't win against the men. He couldn't beat none of the men. So now he identifies as a woman, out swimming all the women. I want y'all to understand this. Saying these things that are facts are not some type of phobia. It's not transphobia. Me saying I'm a biological real woman is not transphobia. It's the truth. I can change my physical appearance of something else, but in the inside, my body is still going to act like and work like a woman. What a woman body is intended to do. These are facts. We have to stop letting these transgenders think they can come over with their dysphoria and put it all on us. Enough is enough. And I didn't see too many black women coming out having Just Hilarious back. That shows a lot right there. People are really scared. And I'm not. And I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna never stop saying I'm a real woman. I'm gonna never not saying don't you ever address me as sis. If you want me to address you as a woman, you're gonna address me as a real woman. Not no sis. I'm not your sis. I'm not your fish. I'm not none of that shit. So when you come over here in this space and you want to be over here in the woman zone, come over here and be a woman. Don't come over here thinking you're going to change what we got going on. No, you're going to come over here and be a woman, or you can take your ass back over there and be a man. Simple as that. Your choice is yours. But I didn't see a lot of people taking up for Just Hilarious. But that just goes to show that transgenders is starting to rule, well, only in America, because other countries ain't even having this. They complain about America so much, other countries ain't having none of this. America is the only one putting up with a lot of this foolishness. Now, what people do in their bedroom and who they want to sleep with, that's none of my business. But when you step up out your bedroom thinking you got to project your views on me, nah, that ain't happening. Real women, stand up and do not be afraid to address these men, transgender women. Whatever happened to women's rights? Whatever happened to feminists? All with a big joke. But that's all I just wanted to come on here and say. If you would like to continue this movement, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video so everybody can see it. List your comments down below. I interact with y'all in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feeling about this. If you like this channel, you want to keep it going, make sure you donate. Y'all have a blessed day. I have to get my day started.